Hey, what's up, you guys? Marty Schwartz here from GuitarJams.com. How you doing? Hope things are going well. This is super easy song for you. In fact, the rhythm's so easy that it's a great one if you're trying to work out your basic chords. Plus, these are the beginner chords that everyone wants to learn, or that you should learn if you want to play, millions of popular songs. Sometimes it's referred to as the axis of four chords or the axis of four awesome chords. Also, I've got a chord and scale book even. If you want to work on that, I've got the link right down below and below this box here. You can click that, check out all the details, chord and scale book, other lessons geared for beginners if you need them. I really appreciate that too. But anyway, let's zoom in and I'll just break these chords down for you, and I hope you have fun with it. Here we go. All right, so I got the capo on the 2nd fret so we can just play our basic open chords. This is a great song for beginners because the rhythm is just very slow down strums, and we can work on our guitar chord changing. And it's all the classic chords that you need for the majority of pop songs out there. There's 2 sections, and I'm just going to go chord at a time. And it takes a little patience if you're a beginner. If you've been playing a while, this should be really easy for you. But just remember, everyone started as a beginner at some point. So the first chord's A minor. And we got this 1st fret on the B string right here. That note keeps repeating through all the chord changes. And it's piano, but you keep hearing that note going with the chords. So we just do 2 nice down strums on that A minor. Okay, the index finger is just going to stay right where it is, so the rest comes off. This middle finger comes to the 2nd fret of the G string, ring finger on the 3rd fret of the D string. That's an F chord. What I prefer is getting that ring finger to the 3rd fret of the A, putting the pinky on the 3rd fret of the D, middle finger on that 2nd fret of the G, index on the 1st of the B. So you have A minor, 2 slow down strums, F. Next, all we have to do is take our pinky off and move our middle finger up, and now we have a C major chord. Okay, now this is a cool move because this is actually called a G suspended 4th, but all that means is that note I said keeps repeating there. We're going to just keep that there, but then these 2, the ring and middle finger, are going to move up. And if you can get your pinky on that 3rd fret of the high E. But if not, it's still going to work. Okay, so when you put those together, okay, there's one other section. The rhythm is the same. So we've got the rhythm down. That's just the easy thing. So now we have to work on the chords. There's one new chord, but it's the 1st chord I always teach a beginner, and that's E minor. So check this out. Here's the other section. It's C, but twice as long. Okay, just like that. Middle finger can stay in the same spot. Index goes to the 2nd fret of this A string, and that's E minor. Okay, so we had C for 4 down strums, E minor for 4 down strums, real slow. Now F, so that's a weird little switch. Now that for 4 down strums. Okay, now back to C, but just for 2. and then that G sus4 for 2. So when you put that all together, you have this. C for 4, E minor for the same amount, F for the same amount, now C, G sus4. And those are the 2 sections. First section, and the other section. All right, that was it. Nice, easy chords to get you strumming. Hope you got something from it, or it's a song you wanted to learn. Thanks for hanging out with me. I've got all those extra links down there, and I really appreciate that. And I hope to see you in another video lesson real soon. Take care.